A lot of times we walk through our Christian journey really not knowing who God is like, what characteristics God has, how He operates, how much He really loves us, what His attributes are. We try to put God in a box from what we hear others talk about Him. We very rarely take time to really know and understand the character of God. That's why the Bible says the knowledge of God is understanding. It gives us wisdom, it teaches us the right perspectives. When we have a wrong view of God, we end up with a wrong view of everything else, including us. And that's why A.W. Tozer, he says, what comes into our mind when we think about God is the most important thing about us. Let me say that again. What comes into our minds when we think about God is the most important thing about us. The view of God we have during a crisis reveals if we will overcome the crisis or if the crisis will overcome us. This is so important to have this basic foundation because it determines how we come out through trials. I love what Job says. In the midst of his suffering, he says, even though he kills me, I will hope in Him. That serious trust in the character of God. The key to enjoying peace during turbulent times is having a solid experiential knowledge of God. Nothing can shake you when you know your God, and that's why in Daniel 11 chapter 32nd verse it says, but the people that do know their God shall be strong and do exploits. And in another translation it says, the people who know their God will display strength and take action. People who know their God, they are action takers.